Jeff Locke against Dexter Fowler in a scoreless tie. Always great to talk with Kerry Wood. First time through the order, 2 strikeouts, 3 walks for Locke. Called strike 2.
He certainly has established changeup early first time through the order. See if he changes his game plan a little bit as the hitters get their second look at him.
Two changeup is low.
Fowler took that one like he knew it was coming. A nice adjustment, recognizing what he's been doing in certain counts.
Shallow center, base hit. Cubs on the hit board.
Well, there's an old adage in baseball for hitters look away and react in, and with that changeup, you certainly make sense to stay back. You do become vulnerable to hard stuff inside. Fowler got jammed by that one, but a good result. Just get out of here.
Rizzo second in the lineup, as he often is against lefties. They overshift to the right. Gung, the only infielder on the left side. And a strike on the outside corner. So you see Walker pulled way over. Harrison, the third baseman, would probably be the pivot man on a double play.
And we've seen Rizzo bunt in this situation before. Just try to push one towards third base.
By the way, the Pirates defensively have turned a major league leading 41 double plays so far this season. One and one. Fun follow on Twitter at Cubs no-hit streak. We've mentioned this before, but its sole purpose is following the Cubs major league record streak. Want to know how many games it's been now?
Yes, I do.
7,860 consecutive games without being no-hit since the perfecto in 1965, dealt by Sandy Koufax, September 9th of that year. Yeah, I follow him, and usually around the third inning, he starts to kind of send out these panic tweets. Uh-oh. This could get too interesting. Dexter Fowler comes through. He's got stats on all the guys who've broken up the no-hitters. Fowler takes off, and he's going to be safe. That's number 9 on the year. Meantime, 2-2 on Rizzo.
Fowler and Rizzo, the guys who have led the way for the Cubs in the stolen base department. You see Fowler kind of not tipping his hand over there, hands on knees, but off he goes, providing an RBI opportunity for Rizzo now. Cubs have stolen 32 bases, been caught 10 times. Came in with the 4th best stolen base percentage in the league.
side to Rizzo. So Fowler broke up the no-hitter yesterday with a home run. 783 times. The Cubs' first hit during this streak has been a home run.
What's the latest into a game a no-hitter has gone against the Cubs since Koufax?
Well, Cubs no-hit streak, tweet us, will you?
Yeah, that's kind of throwing that out there for him, her, them, whoever that is, whoever that masked man is. Who was that man? So likes to go up the middle in this situation, especially against a lefty. Choke up. Try to play a little pepper with the center fielder. Locke's been trying to pitch him in with fastballs. Pirates get more balls put in play on the ground than any team in the National League, so that certainly helps in that high double play turned number you talked about.
Ernie Broglio was the first pitcher to extend the streak. The oldest Cub to extend the streak, Davey Lopes. He was 41. Like I said, good follow, right? Three and two to Rizzo.
Good no-hit. No-hit trivia.
Line dropped by Alvarez. That's going to send Fowler to third, and nobody covered first. Assumptions. We mention that a lot. There are assumptions made on plays, and a line drive to the first baseman is one of them, and Jeff Locke just froze. So everybody's safe.
Yeah, off the bat, you know, he finishes on the third base side a little bit, and he's thinking Alvarez has made this play, and then he turns his attention to Fowler.
He got locked up.
He did get locked up. Sharply hit, but a ball that probably should have been caught by Alvarez.
So this could really open the door. You've got Chris Bryant at the plate, nobody out. And runners at the corners. That was a hit for Rizzo, by the way. A change up, swing, and a miss.
Pirates will be content to play for two here and allow Fowler to score on a ground ball.
Two strikes to Bryant.
I'm trying to bounce a changeup here. Seems like they take a shot upstairs with a fastball at some point.
Fastball in. Fowler blooped the single to center to start it. Stole second. Rizzo then with an infield hit. Line drive that deflected off the glove of Alvarez. 2-2 to Bryant. Here it comes. Another one missing. Rizzo didn't get a good look at it. I think the ball was right behind Bryant. It blocked Rizzo's vision. So 3-2.
Yeah, it's 0-2 to 3-2. We've seen this a lot from Chris Bryant and a changeup that time. I don't think Locke ever got the grip right. Didn't look like he had the feel for that one. Better to miss down than to hang it. Bryant worked a walk first time up on a 3-2 pitch that just missed. And down and away. We'll see how they go after him here.
There, seems to be a question about the count. And I believe he can go to replay on this if necessary. Pirates wondering if it's really 3-2.
Feels like it's 3-2.
I think so.
I'm going to go with 3-2 till I find
what
out
you got,
otherwise.
Jim? You got 3-2, 2-2, 3-1?
I don't know, man. It's your job to keep the count. I'm just down here at third base. It's kind of like a day off for me. I think the dugout's saying, let's go. We know it's 3-2. And he said, it's your guy, it's your catcher that's confused.
Sends one to deep left, way back. It is gone. A 3-run homer. Didn't matter what the count was.
It's a nice, easy pass. They went back to the changeup, but he left it in the strike zone. I talked about the Cub hitters making the adjustment, realizing that Locke is loving that changeup today. That one's up above the knees, out away from Bryant, and just smooth through the zone. See you later. It's your Ford home run replay, number 4 for Chris Bryant.
Number 4 in his last 7 games, in fact. Base is empty, 3-0. Ball 1 to Castro.
I believe he got it on the sweet spot. Just an impressive at bat. A very impressive young hitter.
Castro singles to left. 4 straight hits to begin this inning.
I repeat, Bryant started that at bat. No balls, 2 strikes. We didn't start it, but he got there. 0-2, worked his way back and delivered the big fly.
Ray Searage out to talk it over. Well, we have a second. We want to send condolences to the family and friends of Zeb Pfeiffer, a Kankakee County Sheriff Deputy and a lifelong Cubs fan. Castillo takes a strike.
He's shaking his head, pretty well convinced he was going to see a changeup there after his first at bat. They double crossed him with the heater.
Inside, 1-1.
Maybe the message delivered by Ray Searage in that meeting was, hey, let's not fall too much in love with that changeup. Let's reestablish fastball. Here comes the 3rd one in a row. Didn't trust him.
The conventional wisdom around the Cubs was once Bryant hits number 1, It's going to open the floodgates, and that's been the case this week, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Looking, what, 92 plate appearances to hit his first. Now he's got 4 in a week.
Well, he's going to put up some monster numbers and crazy good numbers in this ballpark. In the heat of the summer, the wind blowing out. Has an ability to get the ball in the air with backspin. And he doesn't have to crush it to hit it out of here with his strength.
Just drops his bat. Stop throwing me the changeup.
Yeah, pretty good sequence here as he reestablished fastball, and that set up the swing and miss on the 3-1 changeup.
Swing and a miss on a fastball that time. So that's the first out.
Open things up by working in early. The 3-1 changeup helps to set up the elevated fastball for strike 3.
Castro the runner at first. Soler fouls. T-Mobile game changer. Going back to April 29th. 3 guys in the ballpark today leading National League rookies in hits.
Soler first time up, worked a walk. And I think he's enjoying the warm weather. I don't think we had so many cold nights here. Jorge had that ski mask up over his nose. I think he really enjoyed the cold. How's Greg Gibson doing? He got dinged there, huh?
Ed Halber out to check on him.
Soler's got that big long swing, long finish. And as he brings it back through, gets a piece of Gibson. Got away with one there. Hanger and Soler pulled off and Lockett 81 pitches. He doesn't like to throw that fastball in the strike zone. And the Cubs with their patient approach really making him throw a lot of pitches. Not a brutally hot day, but warm and muggy.
That's Caesar on deck. It's strike three.
Big breaking ball this time from Locke.
It's a good take.
Yeah.
You know,
inside.
So far, this is the kind of day you've seen 4 strikeouts, but you can live with them because of the overall picture. He's nearing, 90 pitches through 3 innings. Bryant with the 3-run homer. They just have not let up on Locke. And when you work deep counts, you're going to take a called third every now and again. They've taken the 2 so far today.
Yeah, one was the pitcher, Hendricks, and that one to Soler was probably a ball. There's that one changeup, the elevated changeup that Soler pulled off, fouled off a little bit. So, feeling for to critique the at bat, that would be the one. He didn't do anything with that pitch, but just in terms of what he chose to swing at and what he didn't, pretty solid plate appearance.
In the air, left center. This long inning is going to end with McCutchen taking it away from Marte. Chris Bryant putting 3 on the board with 1 big swing. And the Cubs lead 3-0.
It's Memorial Day, and the savings are huge. Come lease the 2015 Sonata for just $161 a month. Take home the best midsize car for the money, according to U.S. News and World Report. Or get behind the wheel of the up to an EPA estimated 38 mpg Highway Elantra for just $120 a month. Come discover the confidence of America's best warranty at the Memorial Day sales event and save big on every Hyundai. Lease the Sonata for $161 a month, or get the Sonata Hybrid with $4,000 bonus cash plus $1,000 competitive owner program bonus. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
At Discount Tire, we'll get you the right tire at the lowest price for your vehicle. Get a $70 Visa prepaid card when you buy any set of 4 Michelin tires.
What's your plan for tomorrow? Are you a leader or will you follow? Are you a fighter?
See what it means to never settle. Try T-Mobile risk-free for 14 days.
As your Blackhawks chart their course to the cup.
Watch every shift, every shot, and every goal.
Then flip over to CSN as we break it all down for you.
Join us for Blackhawks Postgame Live, presented by Hawk Ford.
After every playoff game, right here on Comcast Sportsnet.
Welcome back. Cubs lead 3-0. We head to the 4th. Kids Sundays are back here at Wrigley Field this Sunday. After the ball game, the first 1,000 kids 13 and younger with wristbands will be allowed on the field to run the bases, weather permitting. For more information on this program, visit Cubs.com/Sundays.
Kyle Hendricks searching for his first victory of the season. And he's got a 3-0 lead. Now working in the 4th. Sinker misses on Gung. Signed a 4-year contract prior to the season. Club option for 2019 is an 11-year deal. Pirates also paid a posting fee of $5 million as he grounds out to short. One away. Now Alvarez. 1 for 1. Outside ball one. Alvarez, a product of Vanderbilt. Second overall pick in the 2008 draft. Tim Beckham, shortstop to the Rays with the first pick. That is a towering fly ball deep to right, and it's gone. A home run into the construction. And it's 3-1.
He's one of the stronger players in the National League. He has tremendous power. Look at the legs on this guy. They call him the Bull. There's a lot of swing and miss in his game, but he'll take his walks and prodigious power.
6'3", 250. Pedro Alvarez, and he just hit his 110th career homer. And he now has sole possession of 17th on the Pirates' all-time home run list. First homer since May 3rd.
Who's the first 16?
You need to give me a moment. Fly to right off the bat of Harrison. Soler's got it.
Aside from the home run, 2 relatively quick outs for Hendricks here in the 4th. He'll stay on the attack after his club gave him a 3-run cushion. Forget the sunglasses. Haven't needed them much lately.
All right, I can give you the top 10. The all-time Pirate home run leader, it's not even close. Leads by 174 pops. Willie Stargell, 475. The top 3 guys are all in the Hall.
Kiner.
Stargell, Kiner, Clemente. Nobody else has more than 200.
Dave Parker's got to be on your list
He's
somewhere.
5th. Barry Bonds, Dave Parker, Brian Giles, Frank Thomas, the other Frank Thomas, Jason Bay, Bill Mazeroski, Kevin Young. So what did I say, 110 for Alvarez? So he'll be in the top 10 within a year. Maybe later this year if he gets hot. Chicago area native Rob Scahill up in the Pirates bullpen. 2-2.
Cervelli not buying it.
Bounced wide of third.
So the Cubs bullpen must have some game they play down there with foul balls.
Yes.
Like the last game, you don't want to be the first guy to move.
And nobody moved. That ball rolled all the way through.
So I guess the question is, who can hang in there the longest when it's a rocket down there?
Looked like Mott and Roscup had the best shot at it, but they sat there frozen. As did Cervelli. Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate the segue moment.
Just quibble with that one. It's a good pitch.
Home run, Pedro Alvarez. It's now 3-1 Cubs midway in the 4th.
Checking 2 bags? That'll be $0 extra. Want to change your flight? $0 for that. Live TV? Tack on $0. Everyone who flies Southwest knows 0 adds up to a lot. Book your low fare now at southwest.com.
Termites like to use stealth, but I know all about their covert operations. Using my flow meter, I apply the proper amount your home needs to help keep them from breaking and entering. Orkin, pest control down to a science.
Hey, I'm Chris Mars, host of That Sports Thing, the new show where I'll be talking sports with actors, comedians, and celebrity fans. It's That Sports Thing, and it's totally a thing now. Visit csnchicago.com for every new episode.
Someday you won't need all of this space, and you'll miss their raisins all over the place, sandy beach toys and splattered sunscreen. So enjoy the journey and the melted ice cream.
The Infiniti QX60 and the QX60 Hybrid with best-in-class combined fuel economy. Lease the all-wheel drive Infiniti QX60 for $399 a month. Visit your local Infiniti retailer.
2 oil changes for the price of 1? That's $14.99 each. Just ask at CarX.
Sunday after Game 1 between the Hawks and Anaheim Ducks, flip over to CSN Plus for Blackhawks post-game live presented by Hawk Ford. That's immediately following the game. It's on Comcast Sportsnet Plus. Seems like a Hawk would have a decided advantage over a Duck, but you never know.
Outside on Kyle Hendricks.
Jeff Locke due to lead off the top half of the 5th for the Pirates. If he wants to take that at bat and stay in the game, he needs to prove to Clint Hurdle that he's going to be able to turn things around here in the 4th. Pitch count up to 88. Needs to have a breezy 4th. Doesn't appear to be headed that way.
No, he's gone 3-0 on the pitcher to start the inning. If he throws ball 4, we might see some action in their bullpen.
His nickname in high school, this fellow here, Jeff Locke, was the Redstone Rocket in Redstone, New Hampshire.
That ball's going to land fair. Right field corner. Well, Polanco acted like that was going to be foul. But the wind direction today helping Kyle Hendricks as he gets his, I think that's his first career double. It is. First career extra base hit.
He just flew by me. See, he talking about him manipulating the ball on the mound. Here he is slicing one into the right field corner. This ball always goes foul, but now when Kyle Hendricks hits it, he's that clever. See, Brandon Hyde, he knew it was going to stay fair. And cranks that left arm, and Hendricks able to cruise on into second base. And indeed, that's going to get some action going in the Pirate pen.
Yeah, on second look, Polanco does not catch that ball either way. He had a long run to get there.
Yeah, opposing pitcher up there, you're going to really shorten up on the off-field side.
Ooh, strike called. It's like Antonio Bastardo, just off the paternity list, is getting loose for the Pirates. He's a new dad. Russell hustling. Harrison will get him, but he does move Hendricks to third.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good fortune or a good read by Kyle Hendricks, but a lot of pitchers / base runners aren't particularly adept out there and would just lock up on that one and stay at second base.
Cervelli is not right. Let's see what happened here. Ooh, he got hit by a backswing.
Yeah, left arm or hand.
So he is in a lot of pain right now. Chris Stewart is their backup.
Yeah, and for a catcher, there's no, situation where it's better one hand than the other. Both very important for his job. It looks like he's going to be okay to stay in the ball game. Chance to get that run back here with a man on third and one out. Fowler will bat with infield pulled in.
Cubs leading 3-1 here in the fourth. The pitch, Fowler back to the screen.
And after a good one, it's the battle plan in this situation. You got the infield in, a man on third. Fly ball deep enough, gets the job done. You get a pitch up that you feel like you can elevate, get after it.
He did not go. 1-1.
Challenge for these Pirate fielders playing behind lock today. He's thrown so many pitches, working fairly deliberately. Have to stay engaged.
Driven in the air to deep left. Marte on the warning track will make the catch as Hendricks will trot home. Fowler just missed a home run, but as it is, he'll get an RBI on the sac fly. 4-1.
Well, good work by Hendricks going to third base on that ground ball by Russell. And Fowler makes it easy for him with that deep fly ball to trot on home.
So 2 outs, nobody on. In the dirt, ball 1. Inside, had a few people ask why wasn't that catcher's interference. It was a backswing. Catcher's interference is only on the actual swing. If you swing at a pitch and tick the glove of the catcher, that is interference. What's on the backswing is Rizzo. Towering drive. How far will it go? The back of those bleachers. Wow. 5-1. A majestic home run for Rizzo.
It has been so fun to watch. And that time he takes a big load. There's 2 outs. Nobody on. He's looking to inflict damage, and by golly, he inflicted some serious damage. That ball was crushed.
And as that ball was hitting wood, Jeff Locke realized that's probably it for me. Rough day for the Pirates starter. It's a Weber's sauces and seasonings call to the pen. Why grill with anything else? A lot of seasoning on that home run ball. 5-1 Cubs.
Saucy.
2 oil changes for the price of 1? That's $14.99 each. Just ask at CarX.
The Fantasy Sports Hall of Fame presents former accountant Derek Bradley. DraftKings One Day Fantasy Baseball took him from a guy with holes in his underpants to a guy with bikini models in them.
How do they do it?
DraftKings.com. They have one-day games, so you're not locked in. It's like a new season every time you play. And best of all, you could win a shipload of money.
Play with DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of MLB. Play with promo code HIT and get free entry in our daily contest. Get to DraftKings.com.
Hey fans, do you have a favorite home field memory? Comcast Sportsnet wants to share it. Go to csnchicago.com/homefieldmemories and submit your story now.
Oh, come on, everybody. I think this is my grandson.
Little girl, you look so lonesome. I see you all feeling blue. Come on over to my place. Hey girl, we're having a party. We'll be dancing and singing. Come on over tonight.
At Discount Tire, we'll get you the right tire at the lowest price for your vehicle. Get a $70 Visa prepaid card when you buy any set of 4 Michelin tires.
It's the Weber Sauces and Seasonings call to the pen, and here's Antonio Bistardo. Spent a few days on the paternity list. First child born on Monday, baby boy named Byron.
Well, Byron's dad has got no wins, no losses, a 6.43 ERA. He's a veteran. He's been around for a few years now. His work prior to this year with the Phillies, debuted in 09. And finesse style left-hander, work up in the zone with a fastball. So has a slider and a changeup.
Bryant hit a go-ahead 3-run homer his last time up. We're only in the 4th. Jeff Locke made 101 pitches to record 11 outs.
Jeff Locke came into this game having made 3 starts here at Wrigley Field, had a 7.24 ERA here, so he may pass the next time he's asked to pitch in Wrigley.
Strike 2. Count is even.
It's been a week since Bistardo's been on a big league mound.
Long run Polanco, and now he's battling the sun, and he makes the catch just into foul territory, and that will end the inning. Anthony Rizzo with number 8 on the year. That came after a sac fly from Fowler. Cubs add to their lead 5-1.
Honda is about to do something remarkable. We've made the rear view camera a standard safety feature on every single vehicle in our 2015 lineup. Any car, any trim. Because we can all benefit from a better view of the road.
Dish Network claims to be a better value than DirecTV. But did you know that their Top 120 package includes 31 music stations and dozens of TV channels you've probably never even heard of? So why does Dish call it America's Top 120 if you only get a few decent TV channels? With DirecTV's Choice Package, you get the highest rated channels with your favorite shows. The best channels for the best price. Another reason 39 million people agree. Don't just watch TV, DirecTV.
The whole town is talking about Webb Chevrolet in Oaklawn and the low prices on remaining 2014s. Visit the beautiful showroom of Webb Chevrolet in Oaklawn, conveniently located at the corner of 95th Street and Cicero Avenue in Oaklawn. We've got hundreds of vehicles in stock. Test drive a Cruze, Malibu, or Impala. Take a spin in a Camaro, Equinox, or Traverse. Get what you want at the right price. But you have to act fast because when the 2014s are gone, the deals are gone. Visit Webb Chevy in Oaklawn.
See your Webb family dealer today.
Comcast Sportsnet, your home for Chicago Cubs baseball.
Hey, congrats to the Big Ten champs from Illinois. Look at all these numbers. 44-6-1 and a 25-game winning streak.
Pretty impressive stuff. I seen the paper the other day, ranked number 2, I think, 2 or 3 in the country.
Switch hitting Steve Lombardozzi. With a pinch hit for Bastardo. Popped up. And Rizzo overran it, but still got it. Like he looked off Hendricks and Castillo and then tried to relocate the ball, couldn't find it, and had to make a very late adjustment.
Yeah, and I think Lombardozzi coming down the line distracted him a little bit as well. Charging hard. You kind of see his facial expression change into panic mode, but reaching out and able to secure it.
Polanco has struck out and grounded out. Pirates run coming on an Alvarez homer in the 4th. And on his hands that time from Hendricks. Got a note from Brandon wondering if Chris Bryant's leading the league in pitches seen. Earlier this week he was number 1 in the National League in pitches per plate appearance. I don't think it would be out of line to predict that he will be among the league leaders for a long time to come in that department. That's his profile. A lot of 3-2 counts, and the more home runs he hits, I think the more pitches he will see, because not a lot of them will be in the strike zone.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting now that he's starting to hit for power to see how he is pitched and to see whether he becomes a little bit more aggressive now he's kind of found that power stroke.
Hit pretty well, but Soler playing fairly deep, and he'll make the grab in right center.
Well, we talked a lot about the patience. That's been a storyline all year long. We'll see how Locke went after him in the home run at bat. He got the jump on him 0-2, but the ability to just spit on the changeup down and away, the fastball in, and nibbling, and then the mistake changeup, and he makes him pay. Hitters will tell you sometimes you only get that one pitch and then at bat to do anything with, and sometimes it comes early, sometimes it comes late, sometimes it doesn't come at all, but you got to be ready.
I think the other thing about Bryant in terms of deep counts, this is how pitchers are pitching him to begin his career.
Right. Yeah.
So
before he's inflicted a whole lot of big league damage.
Yeah.
But, you know, and that's the thing, too, as he matures as a hitter, and we've seen it with Rizzo, you know, we tend to define good at-bats as long at-bats. Sometimes you get up there, you get a fastball early out over the plate, and you can attack it, hit it hard, that's a good at-bat. And that's what we see with Rizzo. Certain times when he's ready to attack early, other times he's looking to see a few pitches.
Hendricks behind Walker, 3-1. McCutchen would hit next. The limit now 3-2. Swing and a miss on the sinker. And the Pirates go down 1-2-3 for the first time today. Hendricks cruising with a 4-run lead. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball, strike 3.
Binny's Beverage Depot is going to bat for Make-A-Wish, Illinois. Every time the Cubs leadoff man gets a hit, Binny's will donate $100 to Make-A-Wish, Illinois. That calls for a toast. Binny's is the official champagne provider of the Chicago Cubs. If you can't find it at Binny's, it's probably not worth drinking.
Go take the trail less traveled and save on the gear you need at Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Check out the new Tracker boats, now featuring the Tracker Promise, the best factory warranty in aluminum boats.
Getting to the top is always a challenge. However, if you drive the award-winning Jeep Grand Cherokee or the versatile Jeep Cherokee, you'll realize the top is just the beginning. One drive and you'll discover why the Jeep brand continues to be the best-selling SUV brand. Join us now at the Jeep Drive and Discover event. During 1 week to deal, get an additional $500 bonus cash for a total cash allowance of $2,000 on Jeep Cherokee Latitude.
Hey everyone, Chris Bowden in our downtown studios with a Coors Light Cold Hard Pack Sportsnet Central update. The Bull season now over, and now the team's exit interviews are complete, but you won't hear from anyone with the club today. Players chose not to speak with the media as they left the Advocate Center this afternoon. We'll examine the latest reports regarding the future with Tom Thibodeau on Sportsnet Central tonight at 6:30. But for the here and now, back to the north side, the ballpark with Len and Jim. Guys?
Chris, thank you. Cubs trying for their first 5-game win streak of 2015. And here's Robert Joseph Scahill, product of Willowbrook High School in Villa Park, Illinois, and later Bradley University.
Scahill's been very dependable for Clint Hurdle so far this year. That 0.59 ERA. He's getting a ton of outs on the ground. 6 ground ball outs for every fly ball. Using a 2-seam fastball a lot more than he has in the past, and that's probably why. Got good life on his heater. (15 1/3 innings). He's allowed 13 hits. None have left the ballpark.
Two and 1 the count. Castillo and Soler here in the 5th. Pulled on the ground and booted by Harrison. That'll be an error on Josh Harrison.
Not an easy chance. He tried to scramble to get in front of it. Might have been better off trying to play it on the backhand. 7th error committed by Harrison this year. It looked like he got caught in between. Was initially going to backhand and then turned and tried to change his game plan a little bit. Back on the heels.
As Castillo digs in.
Let's keep applying the pressure. Leadoff man has reached each of the last 4 innings.
Tough day for Cervelli. That one stung. Wasn't a bat this time. It was a foul ball. And if, of all people, Castillo can relate.
Yeah, it's right about now is when you start to regret when the youth league guy coach said, hey, anybody want to catch? You go, hey, that gear, that looks like fun. I'm going to put that gear on. I'll be different than all the other guys. I get to wear the cool equipment. I get to look out at the field where everybody else is looking at me. You know, he's thinking, man, I should have stayed at short.
So Jeff Snyder, BaseballEssential.com, wrote a lengthy piece about retired uniform numbers. Did you see it?
I did not.
And it has made the rounds, and he's got an interesting idea about retired uniform numbers.
I'm intrigued.
Yes. Scahill will check on the runner. He thinks it's time to start unretiring numbers. And I think the impetus here is the Yankees. All the single digits are unavailable. And his thought is to maybe do what is it Ken Griffey Jr.? Didn't he wear 42 for 1 year or for a game or something in honor of Jackie Robinson?
May have,
his
yeah.
thought is that maybe teams take certain numbers, and maybe one particular year you honor a player with a number based on the retired number of that player. So like your home run leader, the Yanks the year before, gets to wear Babe Ruth's number, something like that. That is going to be foul. Brandon McCarthy replied, he said he thinks when a number is retired, it should go to that guy or his estate, and then they control the number. And if somebody requests it, they would say, okay. And Fergie Jenkins, for instance, could bestow his number upon a Cub pitcher whom he believes deserves it. And that way it would be, in essence, honoring that player even more by keeping it active. What do you think of that? Castro runs. He's going to get the bag without a throw.
Picked a good pitch, slider out of the zone. I would have no problem with it. I mean, I'm impressed that somebody's doing all that thinking about the retired numbers. I'm not really giving it a whole lot of thought, because there's a lot of numbers.
Yep. Well, the last line of the Snyder piece, I'll tweet the link. You want to honor a player by slapping his number on an outfield wall? That's great. There's no reason to stop it, but let's separate that from the idea of retiring a number, and let's accept the fact that the best way to honor the player is letting another great player follow in his footsteps.
Yeah, and if you're struggling, you have to give it up. You're not worthy. It'd be a big ceremony in the clubhouse. Or if you prove to not be a good teammate, no, you can no longer wear Mr. Banks' number.
Yeah, Junior wore it on April 15th, 2007. Wore number 42. The 60th anniversary of Jackie Robinson's debut, and that kind of started the whole idea of everybody wearing 42 on April 15th. That hit him. Castillo got hit, and he'll take first base.
How about poor Welly? He's getting his first chance to start on back-to-back days, and he punches out his first 2 times up, smokes one foul here, and then he gets smoked himself. Cervelli gets a piece of it as well, so 2 for 1 there. It's gonna be a tough game sometimes.
The Pirates get hit a lot, and I would say the Cubs do, but it's mostly Anthony Rizzo.
Well, they work. They do. They pitch inside. That's a reputation of this club. They're very good at it. He's got a lot of arm side runs. Sometimes it's tough to control. He's got to keep that front side closed a little longer. Try to get a little more sink and a little less run. You know, in the original uniform numbers, they coincided with the hitter's spot in the batting order. So Ruth was 3, Garrett was 4.
Anyway, it's kind of an interesting baseball conversation.
And it's not like there would have to be a mandate. Every club could handle it individually, right? They could say, hey, we've decided to do this. We're going to honor some of our great players by pulling their uniform number out of mothballs for a season.
You could leave, you know, the flags here at Wrigley, you could leave them on the foul pole. Swing and a miss. Was it Jim Umbricht?
In Houston.
Yeah. He tells the story, his number was retired. Passed away from cancer. So maybe, you know, the Astros could give his number to a guy who's overcome some sort of odds or something in his honor. Interesting. 2-2 on Soler, who wears number 68.
Or we could just change it up altogether and go to letters.
Letter
B. Or just go to a symbol like Prince. Now batting the peace sign. It feels like a comfortable lead, doesn't it? 5-1. Hendricks going along nicely into that Pirate bullpen already, but Cubs know how quickly things can turn around. They were down by this deficit yesterday. Came all the way back to win.
Ball 4. How about this? An error, a stolen base, a hit batter, and a walk to load the bases. Here comes Ray Searage.
Nobody up in the Pirate bullpen, although that's about to change.
Guessing if offered the opportunity, Joe Madden would wear pie, right?
Yeah.
3.14.
See Joe doing pie. Now, what's the story behind his 70? There's a story there, right?
There is a story. I want to say 20 was his number before Don Sutton wore it with the Angels. And maybe it's a joke, got to the big leagues wearing 70 and he decided to keep it. He told us a story a couple of months ago, but I think that that's how it went. Our AT&T U-verse multi-view. Cubs already leading 5-1 and threatening to get a bunch more. Archimedes Caminero is up. They're going to bring their infield in. Caesar, base hit left field. Cubs should get a couple. Castro, Castillo. 7-1.
A lot of baseball yet to be played. Don't let up on that gas pedal. Caesar had a big knock yesterday. This is a slider that backs up on Scahill. Delivered to left by Caesar.
Hendricks bunts through, strike one. Strike 3 called. Number 1. So the Cubs have a couple of positions. Well, they have some rotating parts. Catcher and a left field. Hadn't got a ton of offensive production out of left field, but lately they're getting it. Chris Coughlin's had a good homestand. Caesar has knocked in 3 here these last 2 days, and that's going to be it for Scahill.
And Hurdle maybe just wanting to save some bullets here.
I think he just had too many pitches, young man. So a Weber's sauces and seasonings call to the pen. All Cubs today.
Nissan gave a lucky few the ride of their life in the 2015 Nissan Altima.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
Nissan Altima with blind spot warning and up to 270 horsepower. Get the ride of your life at your local Nissan store. Choose Altima with 0% APR financing for up to 72 months or get 0% financing for up to 60 months on road. Offers end June 1st. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Nissan, innovation that excites.
Verizon says never settle. T-Mobile agrees. You don't have to settle for Verizon. Try the Un-carrier risk-free for 14 days. You'll love it, or we'll pay for you to go back. See what it means to never settle. Try T-Mobile today. Who says desirable can't also be responsible? With 46 standard safety features, the Lexus RX is proof that fun can be good for you. Lease the all-wheel drive 2015 RX 350 for $399 a month for 36 months. See your Lexus dealer.
Weber's sauces and seasonings call to the pen. And here's Archimedes Caminero.
Interesting guy, big right-hander who can light up the radar gun. We've seen him reach 100 miles an hour. He averages better than 98 miles per hour with his fastball.
Ball 1 to Russell. That is the 131st pitch made by the Pirates. And we're in the 5th inning. Inside. 97. This is the 27th batter for the Cubs. I think it was Dale Swain who said, you know, you always want to get that 5th at bat, 5th plate appearance for as many guys in the order as you can. You know you've had a really good offensive day, and the Cubs very much on pace to do that.
Nobody's going to complain about not getting enough turns today.
Pop up. Field fly rule in effect. Alvarez makes the catch. So before the Russell at bat, it was at 130, 26 batters. Doing the quick math, that's 5 pitches per plate appearance. Pretty good.
Yeah, well, the Cubs are averaging just under 4. 3.98 pitches per plate appearance on average, best mark in the National League.
Fowler pops it up off of third. Harrison is over at the barrier, and he makes a catch to end the inning. Caminero retires both men he faces here in the fifth. Cubs get a couple more. It's 7-1.
When Martin Cooper invented the mobile phone,
hello? Yeah, this is Marty. Guess what we did?
Connectivity took a mighty leap forward. Now Mazda uses advanced technology to keep you seamlessly connected to the world.
Hey. Hi. Headed home?
On my way.
And the road. This is the Mazda 3. What do you drive? Now lease the 2015 Mazda 3 ISV for $159 a month for 36 months.
There are measures we can offer. Other agents in the field.
I work alone.
Okay, what's it gonna take?
I want a guarantee.
He wants the card.
I'm in.
He's good.
Drop my phone.
Inside Gander Mountain, you'll find everything you need for whatever you do outside. And low prices on hundreds of items, like buy one, get one free on select Gander Mountain chairs. The Lowrance Elite 4 Chirp Fish Finder Bundle is now only $249.99. Our Ready to Camp Tent Bundle is now just $199.99. Plus, we have lower prices on hundreds of other items throughout the store. Low price every day, guaranteed. Gander Mountain, we live outdoors.
Wednesday, as your Cubs look to steal a win from the Pods and SoCal, join Captain Holly before things get real on Cubs Pregame Live, presented by Fields Auto. Cubs, Padres, starting at 8:30 on CSN. Wednesday baseball is brought to you by DraftKings.
Welcome back. Cubs in front here comfortably now, 7-1. Visit the Cubs Authentics auction page every Sunday night for your chance to win one-of-a-kind game-used Cubs items. This week's auction features the pink-out BP jerseys wore this past Monday. Net proceeds from the sale of these jerseys will benefit mammograms for under and uninsured women through the Advocate Charitable Foundation. Go to Cubs.com/authentics to place your bids.
Kyle Hendricks back to work. And a first pitch strike to Andrew McCutchen. He has walked and singled, been on both times.
Got a big lead, but don't change your game plan. Keep pitching.
Russell, the second baseman, out in shallow center.
Sometimes guys get in trouble, young guys in particular, when given a big lead, they think they're just supposed to just start pumping fastballs over the heart of the plate. No, don't do that. Now, you get deep in a count, you might be willing to challenge as opposed to walking a guy, but until that point, just pitch your game. And Hendricks' game is sinkers, changeups, cutters, moving it in and out, up and down.
Marte with one out. Strike one.
Kyle's had the strikeout pitch going today. He's punched out 7. He's done with changeups, sinkers, high fastballs.
Quirk in the schedule. The Yankees played their first 36 games in the Eastern time zone. That'll end tonight. They're at Kansas City. Uncle Pineda's 5-0 going into that start.
Yankees have lost 3 in a row, have a 1-game lead over Tampa in the AL East.
Chris Young will go for Kansas City, 2-0 with an 0.78. Dallas Keuchel pitching for Houston tonight. He's 4-0. He'll face R.A. Dickey. Blue Jays and the Astros. Ground ball toward left. Nice stop. Bryant up with it. Safe. Marte with an infield hit.
Yeah, Marte will get a lot of those. He hits the ball on the ground a lot, and he can really run fast. Good effort here by Bryant. You see him up on the balls of the feet, ready to react. Quickly unfolds that big long body and fires it across the diamond, but Marte beat it at the wire.
Runner at first, 1 out. Gong 0 for 2. And ball 1. You've got to love the pitching matchup in Texas tonight. Indians and Rangers.
What do you got?
Bruce Chen and Wandy Rodriguez.
Oh, man.
Isn't that
Couple
great?
of survivors.
Runner goes, and a high fly to left. Caesar makes the catch. How about down 7-1 in the 6th, and Marte was on the move. 2 down. And bring up Alvarez, who homered in the 4th.
Yeah, and I think maybe, who knows, man, that might have just been Marte running on his own. But maybe Clint Hurdle is wanting to make sure he stays out of a double play to give Alvarez a chance to swing with somebody on base. Alvarez popped a home run last time up, his 6th. Usually when you get behind like this, that's what it takes to get back. Either the other club starts to walk people or kick the ball around, or you have to knock a couple out of the ballpark with somebody on base.
Ground ball, Russell able to knock it down. He doesn't have a play, so the Pirates have a couple of infield hits here in the 6th inning.
Kind of scary the way his hand flipped underneath after he fielded that ground ball. So quick and explosive. So this gets turned under a little bit there, but looks like no issue. So I think, we talked about how you pitch in certain situations, how you pitch with a lead, and here with Harrison up there, I think now the mindset for Hendricks changes a little bit. Just pitch away from his power. You got a 6-run lead. Just don't make a mistake on the inner half. So a good command of that sinker down and in under the right-handed hitter's bat.
Matchup of first place teams this weekend in St. Louis. Tigers and Cardinals. Shane Green, Carlos Martinez tonight. Actually, Tigers in 2nd. They're a game out. So we'll say playoff contenders matching up in St. Louis. Cardinals with a 5-game lead over the Cubs currently. And they're 14-3 at Busch Stadium. And a base hit to right. Marte held at 3rd. They are loaded.
Rick Sofield, the third base coach of the Pirates, with a wise hold there, down 6. And Jorge Soler, the right fielder, with that cannon of an arm. So Hendricks did exactly what he was supposed to do, stayed away from any big mistakes on Harrison. Harrison took what he was given. Punches it into right. This one was Soler's arm. As a pitcher, sometimes you're thinking, go ahead, try it. But this is a good pitch. Staying out of the danger zone, off the plate, down a little bit.
While this lead feels very comfortable, I can tell you the manager isn't comfortable right now. Wind blowing out today. He knows one swing of the bat can make this a ball game again. So pitching coach out to talk it over. Grimm getting loose. Cervelli, the hitter. Corey Hart now in the on-deck circle in the pitcher spot.
And Cervelli has punched out both times today. Chased a high fastball his first at bat, then got caught looking in the 4th.
Tough day back of the plate Backswing. Foul ball. My late grandfather would have said, well, at least your hand doesn't hurt now. Taking the one off the mask. Right field, Soler going back on it and off the wall. 3 runs are going to score. Cervelli with a 3-run double. And they cut the lead in half. 7-4 now.
Yeah, all that pain that Cervelli has endured today feels a lot better after this swing of the bat. An inside out off-field stroke, but with authority. Cervelli's showing pretty good power the other way. He's a guy who doesn't hit the ball out of the ballpark very much at all. He almost gets one here. He hasn't gone deep yet this year. Anything in the air is dangerous today.
So that'll be it for Hendricks. The Weber's Sauces and Seasonings call to the pen. Grimm coming on, 7-4 Cubs.
Honda is about to do something remarkable. We've made the rear-view camera a standard safety feature on every single vehicle in our 2015 lineup. Any car, any trim. Because we can all benefit from a better view of the road.
A strong business needs to be connected. Elk Grove Village is home to a community of over 3,600 companies. It's surrounded by highways. Its freight rails served. And its next-door neighbor is the world's busiest airport. So when it comes to being connected, we have options. Elk Grove Village. Makers wanted.
Flour-pressed soap. Homemade hot sauce? Artisanal pickles, whatever those are. Well, we're glad handcrafted is finally cool. Because at Firestone Complete Auto Care, we've been handcrafting since 1926. Robots might build cars, but it takes human hands to keep them running right. And that's a guarantee, backed by our fixed right promise. Firestone Complete Auto Care. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
Here's Justin Grimm trying to get out of this 6th inning.
Justin working for the 5th time since coming off the disabled list. Half of those 6 strikeouts you see on his stat line there came in the ballgame yesterday. He worked a 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeout top half of the 6 as part of that outstanding work by the Cubs bullpen. They went 4 2/3 scoreless, allowed 3 hits. They didn't walk anybody. They struck out 9 as a group. Dangerous man here in Corey Hart. Four hits in the inning for the Pirates. They've doubled their output for the day.
Well, you know, we were talking earlier about how this game can be funny. You lose 2 series to the last place Brewers, and then you sweep the first place Mets, and there are a lot of crazy examples around baseball. But the other one about this game, JD, is how quickly it can change mid-game. This looked like a laugher.
Yeah, well, especially in this ballpark on a day like today. And the ballpark really hasn't been a big factor yet today, but the potential is there, and that's what drives the thinking of the managers when you're playing on a day like this at Wrigley. They like to have those strikeout, those power arms coming out of the bullpen just to keep the ball out of play.
Caught the edge.
It was just a beautiful pitch. Four-seam fastball, bottom of the knees, down near the outside corner. Got a lot of options now. Coming into play today, the Pirates pinch hitters, woeful. 100 batting average, 5 out of 50.
Is it 5 out of 50?
5 out of 50.
Hart has all 5 of those hits. He's 5 for 12. So Clint picked the right guy, I guess. Hey, who has all the hits off the bench? I do. Yeah. You're in. Playing with a Chicago native, Dave Joust. One of the Pirates coaches. Two balls, 2 strikes. Cervelli, the runner at second. He just knocked in 3 with a double. Base hit left field. Cervelli around third. Caesar's throw. Late. 7-5 now. We'll close the book on Hendricks.
Yeah, the line ultimately won't be pretty, will it? He's still in position to pick up the win, but it's going to be nail-biting time for him to see if the bullpen can hang on here as the Pirates starting to feel good about their day all of a sudden.
Earned runs allowed in 5 2/3 innings for Hendricks, who still can get the win if the bullpen can hold this lead. And a tying run is at the plate. 0-1 to Polanco. Ball 2.
Maybe flying open a little bit there. And that ball leak away from the left-handed hitter. Castillo out there to remind him. Stay on top, stay closed. Blanco, good hitter. He hasn't hit for power this year, just 1 home run so far. That may develop the longer he's in the league. That one, really drifting off the plate.
This weird note, the Cubs have now been outscored 32-13 in the 6th inning. Obviously, this has been kind of that inning where a lot of Cubs starters have been taken out of the game, and we'll go to that first wave of bullpen.
Yeah, and it's fairly typical for most pitchers to see that those numbers, the batting average against the hard contact starts to go up 3rd time through the order.
Fastball just wide. 3-2.
Look at their spray chart there. It looks like 3-2 is dead on. Seamer shooting for the outside corner.
Hart goes on the 3-2, and it's outside, ball 4. Neil Walker. Zach Rosscup getting loose, but probably wouldn't see him for a bit unless they want to turn around Walker.
Yeah,
but then you got McCutcheon,
yeah, that's a tough call, and that walk right there just changed the whole setup for Joe Madden. And he's sending Bosio out there to talk, to buy Rosscup a little time, and perhaps to buy himself a little time to think this through as to what he wants to do here. You know, Walker far more dangerous from this side of the plate. Sometimes as a manager, though, you have to yield that advantage because you've got a lot of outs to cover in your bullpen this stage of the game. Start playing the matchup game in the 6th, you're going to run out of arms fairly quickly.
Ninth Pirate hitter here in this 6th inning. Hart at second, Polanco at first. Grim to the plate.
Overthrown a little bit, just doesn't trust her right now. It's a dangerous pitch coming here.
Cubs trailed 5-1 yesterday and won the game 6-5. Today they had a 7-1 lead going into this 6th inning, and now it's 7-5. 2-1.
Neil Walker has 79 home runs in his major league career. 73 of them have come as a left-handed batter.
Gets away from Castillo, and both runners advance. So now a single potentially could tie it. It's a passed ball.
Curveball, and well, he's just late getting there. Got a base open. Got Andrew McCutcheon on deck.
McCutcheon on deck. Yeah. So 3-2 on Walker. Big pitch. They are loaded.
Wow, not a bad pitch. Great discipline by Walker there to take that walk.
So how about this? Joe is going to make the move. He's going to bring in the lefty Rosscup.
Yeah, he likes McCutcheon. He likes Rosscup's stuff against right-handed hitters. He likes that high fastball. I think they have a hard time getting on top of it.
So this has gotten way too interesting. Weber's sauces and seasonings call to the pen. Here's Rosscup when we come back.
Checking 2 bags? That'll be $0 extra. Want to change your flight? $0 for that. Live TV? Tack on $0. Everyone who flies Southwest knows 0 adds up to a lot. Book your low fare now at southwest.com.
This is history in the making. Cortez, 23 years old, first woman in the majors.
Never miss a moment. Get live TV on the go included with AT&T UVerse TV.
Together, we all celebrate the foundation being built here today. Do you want to improve the curb appeal of your home?
I do.
Do you want to lower your heating and cooling bills?
I do. Me too.
Do you want a door that will stand the test of time?
We do.
Right now, save 20% on all Feldco doors, plus no money down and no interest for 1 year.
20% off won't last long. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Tight spot. The bases are loaded as we check out Zach Rosscup. The Weber's Sauces and Seasonings call to the pen.
He's been tough to hit for both left and right-handed batters. Overall league batting 184 against him. Joe Madden, against convention, brings in the lefty to face McCutchen here. This move could pay off in two ways. One, if he gets him, and two, a little confidence boost for Rosscup. A little shaky of late. Whoop.
You know, I also wonder, JD, if this move was as much about Grimm as it was Rosscup.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's back-to-back walks. I don't know what the Grimm McCutchen, if there's enough history there to draw any kind of conclusion.
Two 2-0 on McCutchen. Bases loaded. 2-1.
Well, and that's the other part of it too. You know, Joe, we talked to Joe a lot, and he doesn't base, you know, his decisions, his pitching, his matchup decisions on handedness as much as a lot of other managers do. Sure, he factors it in, but he likes stuff. You know, as a guy, finesse guy, is he a power guy? Does he work up in the zone, down in the zone? It's all part of the formula he uses.
Back in it, 2-2. A small sample size. Righties have done a lot more damage against Rosscup than lefties at this level. But this would be an enormous out for him to get.
Whoop.
Bounced in front of the plate. Good play by Castillo. Has a pass ball in this inning. 3-2 with Marte on deck.
Yeah, this one spiked slider bounces. He's out in stick ball.
Well, you talk about swing mode. McCutchen's one of those guys. You got to give him the illusion of a strike here. He will not go after, by and large, something that doesn't have a chance to get over the plate.
The moment usually does not get the best of Andrew McCutchen. You got to make a pitch.
Runners will all go here with 2 outs and a full count. Popped him up. This should get him out of it. Soler in right. Inning over. Well, they got 4. It could have been a lot worse. So the Cubs maintain their lead. 7-5 as they'll bat in the 6th.
If you had touchscreen navigation, all-wheel control, and a rear-view camera, where would you take it? The 2015 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, now available with an adventurous 2.4-liter engine. Lease an Outlander Sport now for $179 a month.
Hey Chicago, Beer Money is on the move and you can be part of all the fun. Join us for our next taping with CSN's very own Jen Letta. This Wednesday, May 20th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Heroes West Sports Grill in Joliet. Beer Money, presented by Coors Light.
At MTB, get Memorial Day savings the entire month of May. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free instantly when you get them installed. Choose from Goodyear, Continental, Cooper, Nitto, and more. Get your Memorial Day savings now at your neighborhood MTB, home of the lowest tire price guarantee. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free. National Tire and Battery. That's all you need.
The Volkswagen Passat Limited Edition. Dollar for dollar, it's an amazing value. Let's add up the worth of its standard features, like a rear-view camera, keyless access, heated front seats, and more.
But what really tips the scales is that you get all this value for this surprisingly low price. That's $1,200 in savings. I usually hate being on scales, but this is nice.
Hurry in and you can get 0% APR for 60 months on select 2015 Passat models. Visit VWDealer.com today.
Well, things have gotten tight here. Welcome back, everybody. Cubs Destinations travel packages include great tickets, hotel accommodation, tours of the ballpark, Cubs swag. You got to love that. And a private meet and greet with a current player. Check out Cubs.com/travel for this year's destinations.
Sean Rodriguez will come in and play second. So Neil Walker is out. Jared Hughes will go into that spot in the order. And Rodriguez will occupy the 9 slot. He's playing shallow right at the moment against Anthony Rizzo.
More pain for Cervelli.
Where did that one get him?
Left bicep. This could be a new board game.
Operation.
Yeah. Pin the ice bag on the catcher.
I think it got him in the forearm and the chest.
We talked about Rizzo's approach, how he is patient, but sometimes he'll look to ambush. First pitch swinging there. Good healthy cut as he drops to his back knee. Trying to lift that low ball. Hughes throws a power sinker and a slider.
Ball to right. 4-3. Well, he stayed on the bag.
A bit of an awkward throw for the second baseman out there in shallow right field, offline, but they're able to get Rizzo. At the end of this series, the Cubs will have played the Pirates for more than a quarter of their 2015 season. 37 games in the bank, and 10 of them will have been against this Pittsburgh club. So the hitters on both sides have a pretty good book on a lot of these guys coming out of the bullpen.
So the Bryant 3-run homer was 3 innings ago. It feels like it was about 8 hours ago. Driven to right and foul.
He's a big dude, 6'7", 245. This is a big matchup right here.
Well, you get something in the air right now, it is going to go a long way. Every guy with a bat is just fighting to get into the batter's box when they see that. Two and two.
Keep the fly ball pitchers in the bullpen. There's Bryant's long one. Just kind of a lean out, easy pass.
That take right there, that over the course of time, that separates the good from the great. Just the idea of you're not doing anything with that pitch. He has the ability to lay off.
Yeah, just he really tracks the ball well.
Ball 4. Well, got to keep pressing here offensively. This is now a 2-run ball game. It was 7-1 before the Pirates put up a 4 spot in the top of this 6th inning.
Might be a little hit and run situation here. Ground ball hitter, ground ball pitcher, speedy guy on first base. 1 ball count. The downside, of course, is if you play hit and run, you're forcing the hitter to swing, and he might have to swing at a pitch that's out of the zone. And with the wind blowing out the way it is, you might want, just stand in there and slug.
There is the hit and run. So Bryant will be safe at second. Castro is out.
Yeah, and that goes back to that sheet we told you Joe has with all the combinations of the likely outcomes, and you've got an extreme ground ball pitcher on the mound, extreme ground ball hitter in the box. Starts the runner to stay out of the double play if nothing else.
So we'll get Miguel Montero to bat for Castillo. And he'll stay in and catch. He's been in a very good stretch here. And his season numbers, Chipper Jones-like. Real close to that 300, 400, 500 slash line.
Do that for about 15 years and you're a Hall of Famer.
Not even that long if you're a catcher.
It's a good matchup for Montero. Good low ball hitter.
So Chipper should be first ballot, yes? No doubt. 2017.
I think so, yeah.
303, 401, 529.
Yeah.
19 seasons. Over 2,700 hits, 468 homers. Yeah. Yes. One of the most productive switch hitters of all time. Yeah, whenever I see somebody with 300, 400, 500, that's the guy I think about. Way inside, 2-1.
What's Anthony Rizzo's career slash line?
The batting average won't be quite that high, but 260, 354, 460.
Okay. You could get there.
The last 2 years, 295, 403, 540.
Yeah. Ouch. Ouch.
Terrell got hit.
A bad day for catchers all the way around. Overthrows the slider. Montero pays the price right on top of that back foot. And Rizzo this year, 341, 471, 618. One of a handful of guys in the league with an OPS up over 1,000. He's had a couple good swings today. He's walked twice and struck out.
That one feathered out into right, base hit. Bryant around third. He will score. 8-5. Jorge Soler gets it done.
Cubs able to answer this Pirate charge here. Pushing at least one across in this inning. Good work here by Soler. A little slider away. Serves it to right. Bryant, who worked the one-out walk, streaks around. While Montero, no doubt, hobbled to second base after getting drilled in the foot.
Caesar drove home 2 in the 5th with a single. Looked like it was all over but the shouting at that point. That made it 7-1. Bastardo, Scahill, Caminero, and Hughes. 5 pitchers here in the first 6 innings for the Pirates. And the inning is over, but the Cubs do get one of those runs back. It's now 8-5.
Flour pressed soap, homemade hot sauce, artisanal pickles, whatever those are. Well, we're glad handcrafted is finally cool. Because at Firestone Complete Auto Care, we've been handcrafting since 1926. Robots might build cars, but it takes human hands to keep them running right. And that's a guarantee backed by our fixed right promise. Firestone Complete Auto Care. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
Creator of Knob Creek, Booker No once said, if you're not completely satisfied with the big, full flavor of our bourbon, just send back the unused portion, and we'll drink it for you. Knob Creek, aged 9 years for big, full flavor.
People are switching to T-Mobile. Even Verizon customers are jumping to America's fastest 4G LTE network. From the Bay Area to the Big Apple. Ready, set, switch to the data-strong network.
Nissan gave a lucky few the ride of their life in the 2015 Nissan Altima.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
Nissan Altima. With blind spot warning and up to 270 horsepower. Get the ride of your life at your local Nissan store. Choose Altima with 0% APR financing for up to 72 months. Or get 0% financing for up to 60 months on road. Offers end June 1st. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Cinderella found the pet that fits her perfectly. And you can too. Share your heart. Share your love. Make a shelter pet part of your world. Happily Ever After begins at theshelterpetproject.org.
There's a difference between saying you missed an opportunity and you failed.
You're going to tolerate failure. I'm not.
I'm choosing to live in a place that isn't pass fail. I don't live in a world that's pass fail.
Beautiful day here in the city as the Cubs lead the Pirates 8-5. Montero remains in after hitting for Castillo and then getting hit. Ross Cup continues against Starling Marte. Steve McLean, the head men's basketball coach at the University of Illinois at Chicago, will conduct the 7th inning stretch.
Got to respect Marte's speed and his bunting ability.
Drives one out into deep right center, but Fowler will make the grab.
On a day like today, most guys want to swing the bat as much as possible.
Tomorrow a 3:05 start. Garrett Cole and John Lester.
A heck of a slider there by Roscup. Do you hear that noise? A little. Had a bug in my mouth.
Not anymore. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
That means summer's coming.
Yeah,
right?
warm weather, a little more activity. Gunn will use a big leg kick until he gets 2 strikes, and then he'll get a little quieter. You'll see it here now as Roscup has worked to count 1 and 2. You could see all the second guessers lining up, couldn't you, when Joe Madden went and brought Roscup in to face Andrew McCutcheon.
You got him to fly out.
And that's the beautiful thing about baseball. There's all kind of, there's so many decisions over the course of a ball game that you can dig into. And Joe Madden loves it. He loves the exchange. He wants to be able to explain why he does certain things. Just picking numbers out of a hat.
Swung out and missed. Strike 3. That's out number 2 here in the 7th. Good look at that breaking ball.
Yeah, great look at the. Just turn the hand a little off center. Get on top, get through it.
Alvarez has 3 hits, including a home run. His 6th.
Lefty on lefty, especially when you have the arm that Roscup does. Once you establish that breaking ball, the fastball down and away becomes an awfully tough pitch. I was in a similar situation the other night with Lucas Duda. He threw a couple good breaking balls to get to 2 strikes, and he kind of threw a hanging breaking ball, and Duda got him. Here's Alvarez going deep earlier in the ball game. If you're going to throw the breaking ball again there, that's exactly what you want to do. Bury it down in the dirt, see if he'll chase.
The 2-2 from Roscup. Chop to the third baseman. Bryant off balance throw, inning over. Time for the stretch with Steve McLean from UIC.
Today's guest conductor for Take Me Out to the Ball Game, UIC basketball coach Steve McLean.
All right, Cub fans, let me hear you. A 1, a 2,
a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some. I don't care if I root for the Cubs. If they don't win, it's shame. Or it's like you're out at the old ball game. Let's get some runs.
Some things are not what they appear to be. Other things are exactly what they appear to be. The Lexus IS, as aggressive as it looks. Lease the all-wheel drive 2015 IS 250 for $349 a month for 36 months. See your Lexus dealer.
Oh, come on, everybody. I think this is my grandson.
Little girl, you look so lonesome. I see you all feeling blue. Come on over to my place. Hey girl, we're having a party. We'll be singing, dancing and singing. Come on over tonight.
Sunday night, tune in to CSN for an all-new episode of Beer Money, presented by Coors Light. Watch fans test